What up? It's your girl T. This game that I got for y'all, it's called Point. Let's get up in here. So, where you speaking off to? You're no stranger to the feeling of being watched. The people of Point stare at you all the time, whispering things, talking about you behind your back. There goes the kid who sleeps in the woods again. Mind your freaking business. What the freak? They're always look so offended like you're about to drown. Their dog or smash their car window with a baseball bat or something. To be fair, you did do that later to Romano's brand new Civic last summer, but it was in this theme of justice. Yeah, justice. Despite being used to the judgmental eyes of the town, you admit the past few days have felt it's the kind of different that makes the hair stand on the back of your neck stand up, the kind that makes you think someone is standing behind you. But when you turn around, there's nothing except the summer breeze. That's why you have gotten a single hour of sleep in the last few days, despite curbing your insomnia ages ago. It's the GD town. It's driving you crazy. Stop yawning, your breath stink. Your breath stink. Whoa! Did you carry your groceries with those eye bags? I'm going to kill you. Not if I kill you first. I know where they keep the industrial strength bleach. I'll lock you in the meat freezer. Joke's on you, the freezer's lock's broken. I jammed it on my first day and they never fixed it. Dang it. Then I hit him too early for murder anyway. But not too early for prep work. What up, pizza ninja? Demitri teach Neil the sauce station today, will you? Sure thing, boss. Okay, Marco, also say you make the thin crust pizza too thick and the thin crust ones too thin, so I gotta run you through everything again on top of teaching you the sauce station. Oh, when they're adding some gimmicky summer promo, so you gotta learn how to make the monstrosity too. Ref stink is to be a miracle if you survive today's shift. Normally, you wouldn't give a rat's ass about a minimum wage job and which would rather play hooky. But this time you get to work with Demitri. You don't want to disappoint your best friend. He did help you land this job after all. Snooze on your second day. Tisk tisk. Did you stay up watching the return of Snail Man and Slime Frog 2? Ha, maybe. I'll show it to my siblings and I swear to gosh, I never saw them blink their eyes. Reminds me of when we watched the Snail Man for the first time. It's slime time. He's not just a slime frog, he's also my slime friend. Crappy writing or not, that shiz had us either. It had some kind of Toronto. Got so upset about Snail Man's voice actress getting replaced that they set the TV on fire. You know, nostalgia a heck of a drug on sync. He played the episode where slime man was dying because he couldn't make enough slime, so slime folk to give him the slime transplant run down their house and also killed the entire family. Dang, some people just can't accept change. Remember when he dressed up as, and for Halloween my mom still has the photo. I wish I could forget. Your head was so big, we had to cut the costume so you could fit through the hole. Seems like things haven't really changed. Hey you know what they say about big heads? I love to pay you to reminisce, but I pay you to make pizza, okay? What were you like as a kid, Marco? Oh, I got into all sorts of trouble. Stay in school, kids, or else you'd end up like me. What? Bald and divorce? Shut up, kid. Look. Everyone in town loves Demitri, and Demitri loves them back. What you mean? It's weird. Demitri even gets along with authority figures, which is something you could never achieve in an entire lifetime. But you guess that's why you didn't mind his company. He never cared if you slept in the woods or had anger issues or whatever. He just treats you like everyone else instead of like some rabbit stray animal. Too bad. He's not going to be here forever. Not bad for a second day. He better remake that, chunk. That's jacked up. You're being way too nice. You can't be serving pizza that look like this to customers. No, seriously, when I first started mine, looked worse, and I wasn't even stoned. Marco can probably teach you how to do the dough toss thing when you're more accustomed. He's been in the biz for like 40 years. Holy shit! 40 years. You look around the fluorescent lit kitchen. No windows, no AC overs of day for 40 years. Doing the same thing over and over for your health of your life, then having kids and making them do the same thing over and over in the same small town you grew up in. You can't stomach it. Hey, can I come with you? The storage room. No, stupid. To uni. What y'all about to do? To what? To do what? I don't know, hang out. Y'all about to get blazed on a job. Yeah, I don't know if that's easy, haha. It seemed easy for you. What's that supposed to mean? Never mind. Pretend I never said anything. Dude, I spent so many nights studying to fill my brain turn to static, plus I work 2 jobs. You don't think I bust my ass off to get into university? No, you're the hardest working person I know. I didn't mean it like that, sort. The hardest I've ever worked for anything in my life. I just kind of rubs me the wrong way when people assume things about me, you know? But it's cool. I'm sure you didn't mean any harm. I'm gonna drop it. Yeah, let's drop it. So, what should we do with the band? I mean, you still have more journey, right? I know a couple of guys who can fill it as guitarists if you still want to continue band stuff. Either that or you're going to have to finally pick up a guitar. It shouldn't be too hard to replace me though. The fluorescent lights are starting to get to you for some reason. You should stay in Pine Point. We could go fishing at Lost Lake every day. Man, I wish. In dream. The freaking dream. That's definitely one of the things I miss about Pine Point. The fishing here is too good. I don't even know if they have lakes here where I'm going. No lakes! Fuck that. You know, sometimes I wish it was more like you, no thought in my brain except for fishing. You calling me dumb? Yeah, but I'm also kinda jealous. You're like a weird animal. You just do whatever the fuck you want, and you don't give a shit about what people think. I respect the H out of that. I could never live the way you live. You're more like a coyote and I'm more of just a sheepdog. People love sheepdogs though. I never heard of anyone say their favorite animal was a coyote. Yeah, to each is their own. I think coyotes are pretty neat. You're freaking weird. But yeah, trust me, I choose to stay in Pine Point if I could. Now the forest lights are really starting to get to you. There's a sleep deprivation finally catching up. But this is not the right time. You can afford to lose this job. You feel your heart thumping slowly and heavily. When your vision starts to blur, your body craves sleep, and you want to pass out. Right? There's something. There is something. It really wasn't that bad. I would have eaten it. You're really tired lately. Sorry, I'm fine. No, you're not. You look like Miss Szymanski after his divorce. I know you're a coffee hater, but Marco always keeps the pot warm for employees if you want some. Okay, well, how about you staying at my place tonight? It's about time you tried sleeping in a normal bed. We can play Pong or I can show you some Shiz rope for the band. Come on, you have it. We don't friend forever. You do kind of miss hanging out in Dimitri's room. You didn't like interacting with his family, so you always climb and get in through his window. On the second floor. He hated it. Fine, I'll say it over. Right on. No coffee over there. There's usually sugar and creamer too. Demitri points you over to the front where they keep the coffee pot. You walk over and the bitter smell makes your nose scrunch in disgust. You're more of a soda drinker yourself. Still, you have to survive the day somehow, and you pour yourself a cup. You find the sugar and creamer stashed behind the coffee pot and add one of each to the steaming black liquid. You take a sip. How do people drink this shiz? Maybe it needs more sugar. Perfect. You guzzle down your cup, not flinching even one bit. It's more better than before. Now you're wide awake and ready to take on the rest of the day. Except you feel as if you're tired. One eye open and your heart is now about to be out of your chest. And you want to throw up. And oh gosh, if you don't get the freaking heart out right now, you'll explode. Oh fuck, there's something standing behind you. You Yeah, I'm fine. You don't have to check in on me every second, you know. Sorry, I'm just sipping Heathens. How's the coffee? Nasty? Haha. Bathrooms to your left. Thanks. It ain't that serious. You'll learn to like it someday. If there's anything you hate the most, it's throwing up. Sense of dread you've been feeling. They get sick in the bathroom. He hurling. The bathroom towels will cool against your skin, and maybe if you just shut your eyes for a while, it won't. You'll return to normal. That's a good idea. Fresh air could be good for you. You step outside and take a stroll around the block. Somehow the automotive repair shop around the corner is still in business, even though it looks like it should have been demolished years ago. This small ad town has nothing and is nothing but, hey, at least today the weather is nice. You decide to continue up the street to hit up the junkies convenient for a soda. Oh gosh, Momo and Journey are here. Ah! Is it too late to turn back? No. No. Did you catch the late night episode of Snailman and Slime Frog? They're doing returns. Yeah, I heard. I'm just here to grab a soda, so could you fuck off, please? It's wild. When you rewatch these shows as an adult, you watch all the dark shits they threw in and the stuff that flew over our heads as kids. Like, did you know the Slippery Seven were actually based on the Seven Deadly Sins? Yeah, you can convince me to rewatch that shiz. It'll never gonna hit the same as when we were young. Hi, Neil. Hi. What you guys even doing here? Freestyling, bookwilding, profiling. Okay. Demitri told us you were working with him now. How does it feel to be part of the Dead End Job Club? Feels great. Can I go now? Wait, I just realized something. You look like shiz. Thanks. Yeah, I know that look. That's the insomnia look. Out noodling, getting all up in kerfuffles. AM. Yeah, just thinking about what happened next. What? Like after dying? You could say that. It's good that you're here then. Give me your hand. Pop two of these an hour before bed. It'll be out like a light. Something tells me I shouldn't trust these. Or you. This better not be a freaking acid. It's just melatonin. You're not the only one who's losing sleep, freaking out about the future. Not saying that I freak out about the future. It's just, I'm sure someone else there is. That's why I carry melatonin, so I can sell it to people who are freaking out. For you. It's free of charge, but Only if you, only if you're on time for band practice on Friday. Otherwise, it's gonna run ya firstborn in a pack of Cheetos. You're barely on time yourself, ninja. I'm the basis. I can do whatever I want. Okay. Whenever my 15's almost up, I'll see you Friday. Bye, Neil. Ugh, what a day. There's a reason why Momo and Journey are Dimitri's friends and you're not. Wait, dang it. I never got my soda. You forgot the purple pop. But at least Momo hooked you up with some melatonin, which could be good for you. You take the pills out of your pocket and stare at them for a while. Sleeping alone in the woods is how you cured insomnia in the first place. You discovered this when you got locked out of your house one day and decided to spend the night at Lost Lake. You had the best sleep of your life, and now the woods are your haven. On most nights, the harmony of the frogs croaking and the rustle of the breeze lull you to sleep, but again your survival instincts have been forcing you to be on guard for the past couple of days. You imagined another restless night and lugging your sleep-deprived body to work again the next day. Yeah, no, you gotta take the melatonin, or else you're gonna be delirious, chucking shizzly meat pieces at Dimitri's head again. You pop the pills and wait for the wave of sleep to wash over you. Finally, that was not melatonin. Momo, you bitch. That is that Snailman and Slime Frog? They look different. No, Demitri. Look. Wait, do you have a pair of scissors? This costume too small. That sucked. I can't believe we ate the wall pizza too. I can't stand the sight of wasting food. I hate when my siblings do it. There were dead flies on the wall, dude. Stuck there with 1,000-year-old grease. You practically live in the woods. I'm sure you've eaten worse. You're right. I've had Momo's food. I swear, the only thing she knows how to make are pregnancy cravings. You're not wrong on that front. Here, listen to this song I wrote about Juno. I'm gonna pitch it to you. A band this Friday. Tell me if it sucks. Dimitri's room is where you feel in love with music. The day spent listening to whiny vocals and a shizzy distorted guitar while doing homework. It was a miracle you even got any assignments done. Eventually, you and a couple of Dimitri's other friends formed a creepy little garage band called My Life is a Shiz Show, and I can't wipe away the stains. And now you're playing at some guy's basement in a couple of weeks. They all roped you into doing vocals because you were good at yelling or whatever, which is apparently good for a punk. You were reluctant at first, claiming that you were only there for free sodas. But now this shitty little garage band is the only time you ever feel like you're wanted. If only summer didn't end, then things could remain exactly how they are and how they used to be. Thankfully, Dimitri's room hasn't changed one bit. You look around the room and your eyes land on Dimitri's snowman and frog. It's not Slime Frog's poster. That nerd. The poster is probably at least 11 years old. Demitri was the one who introduced you to the show. And you remember following him home every day after school to watch the new episode. There's the lighter you gave him in 10th grade. The stop sign you toppled over when Demitri let you take Juno for a spin. Never again. He even kept the cool stick you found in the woods. Why did he tape it like that? Oh. Man, your head was big. When are you leaving? For uni, the 27th. I see. Dude, don't worry about that right now. We will have plenty of summer left. Tell you what, I don't know what the future is gonna look like, but let's make the best this summer of our lives. Going to go fishing at Lost Lake. I'll grab my finest tackle. Wanna grab 2 a.m. slushies? I'll meet you at the Junkies parking lot 5, even 10 minutes early. Wanna get high and play pong at my house? I'll be here, just call me. But for now, please, just shut the fuck up and get some sleep. Okay, geez, your last summer together before everything changes. You take in the drumming sound of Dimitri's guitar playing this precious snapshot that you know will be no more in a couple months' time. However, at this exact moment, things are how they used to be, and for the first time in about a week, the sense of dread that's been following you around is not there. Slowly, you finally drift to sleep. That was Pine Point. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed it. Make sure you smash the like button, share with your friends, subscribe for more content. Holla at your girl. Ooh, ooh.